Hi everyone, Melissa here. In today's video, I want to talk about letting go or detaching. Sometimes you'll hear it called that. What is it? Do you have to do it? And how do you even know if you're doing it? So if you've heard of that term, if you're curious about it, if you're wondering, how it affects your manifestation journey, I think this video will really help you. Okay. So, and really quick, before I get started, we're giving away a free course. You can find the link for that in the description of this video. Okay, letting go. So this term is thrown around like crazy in law of attraction, law of assumption circles. And basically, there's two ways I've heard it described. The first way is, you have to let go of your desire in order for you to get it, in order for you to attract it, in order for it to show up in your reality. You have to just let go and not care about it anymore and just be okay. Be okay without it. And then the other way I've heard it described is letting go of the reasons why, detaching from the reasons why you don't have it, detaching from the fact that you don't have it, letting go of the fact that you don't have it. Okay, so here's my take on letting go, and this is what I found to be true in my experience, and this is also, how Neville talks about it. Okay, and Neville Goddard, in case you're new to the channel, we really love the way Neville teaches about law of assumption. So if you've never read any Neville Goddard or listened to any Neville Goddard, check him out, search it on YouTube. You can find, or Google, you can find a bunch of books and lectures. Okay, so to me, letting go means letting go of the grip that I have on the unwanted story. What am I telling myself? What are all the reasons I'm telling myself for why I can't or don't have my desire already right now? Letting go of that. Letting go of the fact that I don't have my desire yet, that it's not true yet. Neville calls it the old man. Letting, basically, you can't live in both places and get your manifestations. You can't be holding on to all the reasons why you can't and don't have what you want yet, but also affirming that you're going to get it, that you have it. Because wherever your more dominant thoughts lie, that's what you're going to experience. So if you're still stuck in these old thought patterns with these assumptions and beliefs that are directly contradicting your desire, telling you don't have your desire, and those are your more dominant thoughts, no matter how much you affirm for the opposite and affirm for what you want, if you don't overcome those, if you don't let go of that old story, that unwanted story, those unwanted thoughts, those contrary thoughts, those doubts, those fears, that's going to prevent you from getting to experience your manifestation in your 3D physical reality. So letting go to me means letting go of all the reasons why you think you can't have or you don't have what you want right now. Letting go of why it's not true right now. Why what you want is not true right now. So do you have to let go to get your manifestation? You do have to let go of all those reasons. You don't have to let go of your desire. You don't have to give up on your desire. You don't have to let go of the longing for your desire, of wanting your desire. It's just letting go of the thoughts that are contradicting it. So an example would be, let's say you're trying to reconnect with someone. You're trying to reconcile a relationship with anybody, okay? So you have these thoughts that led up to the falling out with that person, right? Like probably you guys got into a fight or somebody said something or somebody did something and somebody was offended. And, you've got that whole story going on about why you're not currently on good terms with that person in the first place. So if you are holding on to that, but then on the side, you're affirming that you guys are reconciled and you talk every day and everything's just fine and you love each other and you're great again, but you're still holding on to the past junky story, the past circumstances, the things they said, the things they did, you are still identifying with that version of them. You're still identifying with that version of events. You're still, in your mind, assuming you have accepted the assumption, you've accepted the belief that that's still true. So until you let go of that, your reconciliation cannot show up for you in your 3D because your more dominant thoughts are on the thing that happened, and that is what is true right now. So, and I've seen this play out in my own life with things, with people. You know, check in with yourself. What do you really believe is true about your manifestation right now? Or about your desire right now? What are you really thinking about your desire? Are you affirming all day long, but then still thinking about, you know, the contrary, unwanted thoughts about it? Are you still arguing with that person in your mind about, you know, over past issues? Are you arguing over what you think they're going to say now? You know, are you creating new stories that don't serve you about them or the thing that you want? So it's letting go of that. It's letting go of being the victim to circumstance, and instead creating the story you want in your mind and living there, affirming that. You know, affirmations are not just affirming for what you want. You can be affirming all day long for what you don't want as well. And if you're doing that, that's your more dominant affirmations. That's what you're going to experience. So the biggest takeaway, I think, for letting go is check in with yourself. What are your inner conversations all day long about as it relates to your desire? You know, what are you telling yourself all day long as it relates to your desire? If you're telling yourself anything contrary to what you want, anything that doesn't serve you, anything that makes you feel bad, anything that doesn't build you up and, you know, confirm your desire to you, then that's what you need to let go of. And honestly, it will just feel so much better too, to stop thinking about something in that way that doesn't serve you, that you don't like, that feels bad. You know, be willing to give that up, be willing to let go of your grip on that unwanted story that created unwanted circumstances, or is currently still creating unwanted circumstances, and press forward in the knowing that if you stick to your new story and the affirmations for what you want instead of what you don't, that your 3D, your physical current reality, must confirm that back to you, must show that back to you. So hopefully this clears up letting go and detaching. It's not letting go of your desire. Letting go of your desire is giving up. And I don't think any of us want to do that, right? Because we want what we want, and we can have what we want. So don't give up. You know, don't stop trying because you think that that's how it works, because it's not. Because if you stop trying and you give up and you're still telling yourself the old unwanted story about your desire, then nothing's going to change, and you're still going to keep experiencing things that show you that your unwanted story is true. It's your dominant beliefs within yourself that you get experience all day long, the sum total of all your beliefs, assumptions, thoughts. So as you shift those and let go of the ones that don't serve you, that are bad, that make you feel like crap, that aren't fun, that aren't what you want, and you make room for the ones that do serve you, that build you up, that make you feel amazing, that equal what you want, that, you know, just are the good, the wanted story, then that's how you get things to show up quickly. That's how you get things to show up for you in your 3D. So, and when I say 3D, I mean physical current reality. So I hope this helped you. If you have questions about letting go, please put it in the comments below, because we do read those. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please also comment about that, because we love hearing from you and we want to give you what you want to know about. So if you have watched this video and you feel like you still need help figuring out what stories you should let go of, what are your more dominant stories, what inner conversations are you having all day long that maybe don't match your desires, I'm available for one-on-one coaching. I would love to meet you and help you, and you can find the link for that in the description below as well. Okay, that's it for this video. I intend you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one.